We are now live in YouTube land, doing up our main events here on our Classic Saturday. Classic Hangover Saturday race here at Hobby Action Raceway. Three-car dance going at it for that final transfer spot. Ferreira finding his way to the inside, trying to keep it rubber side down, keep the hopes and dreams alive, trying to find his way into that B-main event. It is DeCock on top. Ferreira in the 2. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Phil. Mike DeCock leading out, rocking the all blue and white, working his way through the off-camera pitcher's mounds. Ferreira in that 2 spot, rolling with the all red. Watch center double-double. Thank you, Josh. And Rosewitz and Rockwell going at it for 3 and 4. Drivers, you have 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. DeCock getting it wrong in the front side. Ferreira keeping it rubber side down. Knows he's in the final transfer spot. Just trying to keep his nose clean. DeCock gets it wrong, coming on front straightaway. Ferreira now going to find his way up on top. And Rosewitz in the 3. Rockwell in the 4. Race 1 on deck. Race 2. You're up next. Race 2 up next. That is my 17.5 lock timing C-main event. MC, DeMoss, Helsel, Lynn. 4-car dance. Top 2 jockeying. Find their way into that B-main. Still going to be Ferreira leading out, working his way through the whoops. DeCock in the 2. And Rosewitz in the 3. Again, we'll need 5 volunteer marshals after this race. I'll need 5 volunteer marshals after race 2. So any and all marshaling assistance will be appreciated in our main events until we get later on where we have full stacked 10-car heats. Will be appreciated. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Ferreira on top, DeCock in the 2, and Rosewitz in the 3. Rockwell going to be in the 4. You're watching 21.5 lock timing C-main here on our Classic Hangover, the weekend after the Desert Classic. Watch it in center, watch it in center. And if you guys didn't catch it, we have a track build going on here in 2 weeks. Weekend of the 21st. This layout will go the way of the wind. New layout will be going in preparation for your state championships coming up in April. Ferreira leading out. DeCock in the 2. And Rosewitz in the 3. Rockwell in the 4 with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 2. You guys should be waiting in the wings. Race 3. Novice A-main event. You guys and gal are going to be up. Ferreira leading out. DeCock in the 2. With under 35 to go, drivers under 35 to go. Race number 2. My 17.5 lock timing C-main. You guys are already waiting in the wings. Chomping at the bit. Watch there double-double. It is clear. With less than 10, drivers less than 10, less than 10. Looks like it's going to be a white flag lap for Ferreira. Everyone else will be done as you cross start finish line. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. Rockwell, keep on rolling. Everyone else, be done when you cross start finish line. Mike DeCock, you are done. Taking on the final transfer spot, waiting on 3. Ferreira taking home the win. Ferreira and DeCock, you guys are going in the B-main. That'll be race number 4. Waiting on 1, waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, start blowing off your areas. Marshall, grab your blowers, start blowing off your areas. Ferreira and DeCock, you guys are rolling into race number 4. Again, I'm going to need 5 volunteer marshals. Help me out, race number 2. Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race 1, back out on the track, please. And race number 2, you can roll them out, check them in. It's going to be Robert Lynn in the
MC
4,
Hollins.
Helsel in the 3, DeMoss in the 2, MC on the pole.
Josh Helsel. Bryce DeMoss.
And I'm going to need 4 volunteer marshals. 4 volunteer marshals.
One minute to the start of the race.
And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. We'll get our cars lined up. No more laps. Still looking for 2 volunteer
45 seconds
marshals.
to the start of the race.
Looking for 2 volunteer marshals, please. Looking for somebody on 3, somebody on 2. MC on the pole, DeMoss on the 2, Helsel on the 3.
30 seconds to the start of the
Lynn
race.
on the 4.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Nils. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Your poles that are going to be leading us out. That is MC, DeMoss in the 2. Helsel gets it wrong on the backside, but still a long 5-minute main. Watch coming out of the whoops. Plenty of time, gentlemen, plenty of time. Settle it in, settle it in. Top 2 jockeying to get into that B main right now. MC leading us out. Lynn in the 2, DeMoss in the 3. DeMoss slices the inside on Lynn. They're going at it down the front straightaway. Helsel in the 4. Race number 3, Novice A main event. You are going to be up next. Novice A main event. You will be up next. We'll need 5 volunteer marshals after this race. 5 volunteer marshals after this race. Thank you, Brandon. Good job. Stretching it out is going to be the MC. DeMoss in the 2. Lynn going to be sitting in the 3. Gets it wrong coming to the front side. Helsel now going to challenge for the top 3. Helsel and Lynn going at it off the end of the straightaway. That's a battle for 3 and 4. Let's keep it clean, Robert. Keep it clean. Now out up front, it is going to be Bryce DeMoss finding his way around MC. MC gets it wrong in the double-double section, so now here comes Helsel. He wants a shot at the title to find a way into the B main. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Race number 2 on track. Race number 3, Novice A main. You are going to be up next. Helsel and Lynn going at it for 3 and 4. Through the back jump section they go. MC going to be leading out in the 2. Off the end of the straightaway is going to be Bryce DeMoss. Watching the back double-double. Watch back double-double. Watch back double-double. It is clear. DeMoss, large and in charge, working his way through the center double-double. Smooth. Like a frosty on a summer day. 2 minutes in. 3 to go. DeMoss on top. MC in that 2. Lynn going to be into 3. Helsel going to be in the top 4 with 2 in, 3 to go. Race number 3. Novice A main. You will be up next. Again, I will need 5 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with the next race. 5 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with the next race. DeMoss off the end of the straightaway. Here comes MC, working his way through the pitcher's mounds in that 2 spot. Into 3 is going to be Lynn, but here comes Helsel. Helsel and Lynn going at it up the great wall of dirt. Coming into the double-double. DeMoss puts it upside down. Nils, like a gazelle, right there to get him. Now Helsel finds his way around Lynn off the end of the straightaway. They're going at it third and fourth. DeMoss looking like the jam and the jelly roll in between. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Helsel hooks up a pipe. Bennett doing a pirouette for me. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. It is DeMoss, MC Helsel, Lynn. Race 3, Novice A Main. You will be up next. I am going to need several volunteer marshals to help me out in the next race. DeMoss going for the option line through the center double-double. As Lynn is going back-to-back in these races. Right now, DeMoss on top. MC on a Saturday afternoon cruise in that 2 spot. Helsel going to be sitting in the top 3. Lynn going to be in the 4 with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watching from the driver's stand, guys. Watching from the driver's stand, thinking ills. Appreciate that. Helsel and Lynn still going at it for 3rd and 4th off the end of the straightaway. Helsel's got it. Lynn wants it with 45 seconds to go. Bryce DeMoss keeping his nose clean, working through the center double-double. Here comes MC working into center double-double. Watch out front, Brandon. It is clear. Good job, Robert. Helsel now starting to put some distance between himself and Lynn in the top 3. Watch it in the center, guys. Watch it in center. Your leader getting into no man's land. I'll be leading with there, Mr. Helsel. Please hold your line with less than 10. They both do synchronize upside down. And here comes MC. Everyone else will be done as you cross our finish line. Time has expired. You will be done when you cross our finish line. DeMoss taking the win. Helsel in the 3, waiting on 2, waiting on 2. One there for you there, Brandon. MC going to be in the top 2. And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. DeMoss and MC, you guys are in race number 5. We'll need these 3 drivers, and I do need 5 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with race number 3. 5 volunteer marshals to help me out race number 3. Thank you, Nils. Appreciate that. Novice A Main event coming at you next. Novice A Main coming at you next. Drivers from race number 2, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 2, need you guys back on the track, please. All right. Novice A Main, you guys and gal can go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Again, I need my drivers from race number 2
Helsel.
back on the track, please. I got MC. Buck is
Ella
on
Dodge.
the way.
Art Balderall.
Joe for
Drake
helping
Deasy.
me out. I am still going to be looking for 3 volunteer marshals. Qualifying order will be
1 minute to the start of the race.
Nicholas Strukin in the 6, Allie Dodge in the 5, Robert Lynn in the 4, Josh Helsel in the 3, Art Balderrama on the 2, and Drake Deasy on the pole. Yes,
45
sir.
seconds to the start of the race.
And again, I am looking for 4 volunteer corner marshals, please. 4 volunteer corner marshals, please. Let's go get our cars lined
30
up.
seconds to the start of the
laps,
race.
No more laps. Line up the cars. No more laps. On the pole will be Drake Deasy. On the 2, Art Balderrama. Josh Helsel on the 3. Lynn on the 4. Dodge
15 seconds to
on
the start of the
5,
race.
Strukin on the 6.
Nicholas Strukin.
Nick, I hope I'm not killing your name.
Less than
I got
5.
you. You're good. All right. This is our Novice A Main event for all the marbles and bragging rights. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's keep it clean, have some fun. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Your pole sitter, Drake Deasy, going to be leading us out. Balderrama slices to the inside. Strukin into the 3. So working out front, it is going to be Art Balderrama off the gas when you guys are being marshaled, novice. Off the gas when you're being marshaled, please. Balderrama and Deasy going at it down the front straightaway. Helsel in the 2, up into the 3. Strukin going to be in the 4. Lynn in the 5. Allie Dodge going to be in the top 6. Four-car dance working through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Deasy, Balderrama, and Helsel all down the front straightaway they go. Strukin going to be in the top 4. Watch it, center double-double. Watch center double-double. Thank you, Brooks. 1 in, 4 to go. Race number 4. 21.5 lock timing, B-main event. You are up next. 21.5 lock timing, B-main. You are up next. That'll be leader will be there. Mr. Lynn, please hold your line. Deasy leading out. Balderrama in the 2. Helsel in the 3. 130 in, 330 to go. Strukin and Lynn, that'll be second with you guys. Please hold your line. You guys are in your own battle as well. Balderrama going to be sitting in that top 2. Helsel now setting his sights on Balderrama. Through the center double-double section they go. Coming into the whoops. Watch my timing scoring. You need a Marshall in front of timing scoring. Marshall. Whoa, easy, Buck. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, Buck. You good? I appreciate the hustle, sir. Drake Deasy leading out. Balderrama in the 2. Helsel going to be in the top 3. Watch it out front. Thank you, Nils. Watch it in front of the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you, MC. Deasy leading out. Balderrama in that 2 spot. Helsel going to be in the top 3. Lynn in the 4. Strukin in the 5. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Drivers, you have 3 minutes in. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you, MC. It is Deasy on top. Deasy right now working through the off-camber pitcher's mounds. White into the gold by the timing and scoring. Down the front straightaway in that 2 spot. Going to be Balderrama rocking with the pink wheels. In 3 will be Helsel working through the whoops right now. 4 will be Lynn. Coming by timing and scoring right about now. With a minute 15 to go, Race number 4. Buck, I will blow off the track. Watch out front, drivers. Watch it out front. 1 coming out of the whoops. Watch out, Brandon. Nicely done, sir. Deasy leading out. Balderrama going to be in that 2 spot. Helsel going to be in the 3. Lynn will be in the top 4. Race number 4, 21.5, lock time, Marshall in front of the driver's stand. Thank you, MC. It is clear. I am going to need 3 volunteer marshals after this race. 3 volunteer marshals after this race. With under 30 to go, drivers, under 30 to go. Starting to wind down our novice A-main. Easy there, Mr. Deasy. And there we go. Doing dead for a second. Deasy leading out. Balderrama in the 2. Helsel in the 3. With under 15 drivers, under 15. With less than 10. Everyone will be done when you cross the start finish line. Everyone will be done when you cross the finish line. That is time. Finish the lap. You are on. Deasy going to be taking the win. Looks like Balderrama going to finish out in the top 2 with Helsel in the 3. DZ, you are done. Helsel, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Marshall, don't go anywhere, please. Lynn, you are done. Balderrama, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Strukin and Dodge going to be finishing out. Dodge going to find her way into the top 5. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, start blowing off your areas. Race number 4. 21.5 lock timing, B main event. You are up next. Thank you, Brooks. Drivers from race number 3. Need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 3, I need you back on the track, please. And I will need at least 2 volunteer marshals. At least 2 volunteer marshals, please. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. This is a 10-car, 21.5 lock timing B main event. Marshals to your spots, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Bryce DeMoss.
Watch
Eric
by
Ferrer.
timing and scoring. Watch it by timing and scoring. Watch
Russ
by
Burns.
timing and scoring.
Rich Brown. Chris Byers.
Watch it by timing and scoring.
Mike DeCock.
Watch it by timing
Bill
and
Rowan.
scoring. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Mr. Deasy.
Dave Rosen. Luke Hastings. Tim Romero.
I am looking for 4 volunteer marshals. 4 volunteer marshals.
One minute to the start of the race.
And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Let's get our cars lined up. No more laps. DeMoss
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Brown on the 2, Rosen on the 3, Byers on the 4, Hastings on the 5, Romero on the 6, Rowan on the 7, Berenger on the 8, Ferrara on the 9, DeCock on the 10.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
.5 lock timing B main event, top 2, looking to find their way, punch their dance card into that A main.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got a clear check out of everybody. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Let's keep
Less than
it going,
5.
gentlemen. Nice. Good start. I've seen worse. Leading us out is going to be your pole sitter, Bryce Moss. One behind you there, Mr. Lynn. Thank you, Mr. Deasy. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. 17.5 lock timing B main event. You will be up next. 75 lock B main event. You will be up next. Marshall out front. Help him out. Watch in center. Mr. Lynn, I need you off your phone, please. Thank you very much, sir. DeMoss leading out. Rosen in the 2. Hastings going to be in the top 3. Now Hastings and Rosen going at it through the center double-double. DeMoss on top. Rosen and Hastings going at it. Romero in the 4 spot. Rowan in the 5. Berenger. Now DeCock moving up in the 6. Berenger in the 7. Year leader working his way through the backside triple. Down the front straightaway he goes. In that 2 is going to be Dave Rosen. Romero now pulling up into the 3. Hastings going to be in the 4. Then DeCock and Rowan going at it 4, 5, and 6. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Marshall out front. Thank you, Mr. C. Year leader getting it upside down. Hastings now going to find his way up into the top spot. Your top two working in front of timing and scoring. Down the back straightaway they go. It is Bryce DeMoss leading out. Luke Hastings in that two. Let's make our passes clean, guys. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Thank you, Paul. In that three spot. Looks to be Romero. Watch the back jump section. Watch come on in front straightaway. Thank you, Art. Here's DeMoss still sitting in the two. Romero going to be in the three. Romero spinning around. The cock, Rosen, and Behringer going at it. Down the back straightaway, your leader though. Through the center section, double. Single in front of the driver's stand. That is going to be Luke Hastings leading out. DeMoss in the two. They've got 5.6 on the third place car of Romero coming through the center double-double. Then Rosen and Behringer going at it. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in center. Thank you, James. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in the center. Thank you, James. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Still going to be Luke Hastings leading out. Double single down the front straightaway he goes. DeMoss down the front straightaway. Byers and Rowan, you'll have the leader coming up on you next. You know what to do. With 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Hastings and DeMoss. Marshall out front, Paul. Watch come in front straightaway. It is clear. Watch come in front straightaway, guys. Watch come in front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Art. That'll be leader work with you there, Chris. And Rich, that'll be leader work with you. You know what to do. Second behind you there, Chris. Thank you very much. Romero, Rose, and Behringer all going at it in the center. Thank you, Dave. Watch in center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. That will be the leader working with you guys. Please hold your line. There, Phil. Nicely done. Hastings still sitting in the two with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 5, 17.5 lock timing, B main event. You are going to be up next. DeMoss working his way through the whoops. Hastings coming into the whoops. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch the center jump section. Hastings trying to thread his needle. One there for you, Paul. Paul, there you go, buddy. Thank you very much. Watch coming down the back straightaway. Watch coming down the back straightaway. Watch coming down the back straightaway. Thank you, Art. With 20 seconds left to go, it is DeMoss, Hastings, Romero, Brown, Rosen, Byers, Rowan, Bryce DeMoss coming through the center section. Coming in the back, double. Hastings in the two. Watch it in the jump section in the center. Watch jump section in the center. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Thank you, Paul. And that is going to be time. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Luke, you are done. Chris Byers, you are done. Rowan, you are done. Rosen, you are done. Romero, Brown, DeCock, you are done. Behringer, you're done. Waiting on DeMoss. Waiting on one. Waiting on one. And that is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Taking the win, Bryce DeMoss and Luke Hastings. You are in the 21.5 lock timing A main event. Drivers from race 4. I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you guys all back out on the track. Corner Marshall, please. Race number 5 is your 17.5 lock timing B main event. Thank you. Drivers from race number 4, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 4, I need you guys back on the track, please. Thank you, Mike. All right, marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Chucky Stacks.
Qualifying in the 10
Ryan
spot
Russell.
will be MC. In the 9, Bryce DeMoss.
MC
In
Collins.
the 8, Jamie Smith. In the 7,
Nico Butterfield.
Romero.
Tim Romero.
In the 6,
Jamie
Dave
Smith.
Rosen. In the 5,
Taylor Giroux.
Taylor Giroux. In the 4, Darren Morgan. In the 3, Chucky Stacker. In the 2, Nico
Darren Morgan.
Butterfield. And on the pole will be
Dave
Brian
Rosen.
Russell. Looking for all of my marshals from race number 4 that aren't going back to back.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. We'll get our cars lined
45
up.
seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. And I got Mike out there for Luke. I am going to be looking for
30 seconds to the start of the race.
one volunteer marshal on cone number 4 in the center of the driver's stand. I need a volunteer marshal on cone number 4 in front of the driver's stand, please. One volunteer marshal in front of the
15
driver's
seconds to the
stand.
start of the race. Less than 5.
Bryce here in the 9. All right, thank you, Art. All right, 17.5 lock timing, B main event. Let's kick the tires, light the fires, top 2, jumping into that A main event. Let's keep it clean, gentlemen, at the sound of the tone. Watching the backside, watching the backside, watching the backside. Watch it out front, guys. All right, race number 5 on deck. Race number 6, Minigrom, you will be up next. Minigrom, you will be up next. Oh boy. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Brooks. Out front is going to be Jamie Smith. Chucky Stacker in the 2. Got a 3-car dance. Working through the center double-double. Watch the center double-double. Watch center double-double. Chris out front, please. Thank you very much, sir. Out front, Jamie Smith. Chucky Stacker in the 2. Looks like Butterfield, Russell, Giroux, MC. Oh, good job, Eric. Thank you very much. Call you Twinkle Toes. Chucky Stacker leading us out. Nico getting it wrong. That's going to move Jamie Smith into the 2. There goes Russell, Nico, Taylor, Giroux. Now Giroux up into the top 4. MC in the 5. Nico going to drop it to the 6. Race number 6. Minigrom, A main, you will be up next. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch it from the driver's stand. Stacker leading out. Russell now going to find his way into the 2. Thank you, Brooks. Plenty of time, guys. Settle it in, settle it in. You're all in hunt. Watch it off the back of the double-double. Watch back double-double. Watch back double-double. Your leader out front is going to be Chucky Stacker. Russell in the 2, top 2, off the end of the straightaway. Nico in the 3. Smith in the 4, Giroux in the 5, DeMoss in the 6. Leader and second, working through the center double-double section they go. Whoa, my goodness. Ferreira going Jordan on me. All-star on that one. That was kind of tight. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch in center, watch in center. It is clear. Watch it out of the whoops, guys. Watch it out of the whoops. E-Daisy. That'll be leader will be there, MC. Watch out behind you there, Mike. Watch out behind you, Mike. Thank you, Taylor. Good job. Your leader by timing and scoring. The all-white of Stacker in the 2 is going to be Russell. Nico Butterfield going to be into 3. Smith in the 4. Looks like Giroux now going to be moving up into the top 4. Watch it out front. That is Russell. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Let's keep it clean out front. Watch it center double-double, guys. Watch center double-double. Giroux now finding his way up into the top 3. Watch it in the back double-double, guys. Watch the back double-double. Watch the back double-double. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Your leader is going to be the all-white of Stacker and Russell in tow, working in front of the driver's stand. Thank you, Dave. Butterfield and Giroux going at it for 4 and 5. Watch it down front straightaway, guys. It is clear. Watch it from the driver's stand. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Stacker Russell Butterfield. That'll be leader working with Bryce. And Jamie, that'll be leader working with you. Watch it, center double-double. Watch center double-double, guys. Thank you, Bryce. Good job. With 45 seconds left to go, drivers. 45 seconds left to go. It is Stacker on top. Brian Russell in the 2. Butterfield in the 3. Jamie Smith in the 4. Giroux, MC Morgan, watch it out front. Thank you, Brooks. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. It is clear. With under 20 to go, drivers. Under 20 to go. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch one front straightaway with less than 5. And that is going to be time. You will be done when you cross our finish line. Morgan, you are done. Smith and Stacker, you are done. Russell, you are done. Romero, you are done. I'm waiting on 2, guys. Waiting on 3. I'm waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Still waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1, guys. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is going to be a race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers. Stacker and Russell. You guys are going into that A main event. That will be race number 12. Race number 6, Minigrom A main. You are up next. Drivers from race number 5. Need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Race number 5 drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 5 drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. Thank you, Art. Appreciate you coming out. And race number 6, you can roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Should be good on my marshals.
Michael Ambrose.
Nobody's going back to back.
Luke Hastings.
MC.
Brandon Poison.
Need some help here real quick, if I could.
James McDonald. Jace Hastings. One minute to the start of the race. Chris Byers.
No more laps. We'll go and get our cars lined up. Qualifying on the pole will be Jace Hastings. In the 2, Brandon Foisey. In the 3 will be James McDonald.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Luke Hastings on the 5. Chris Byers on the 6. Got a clear check out of everybody. We'll get our Minigroms lined up for your A main event.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Coming at you at the sound of the tone. We're off and running again. Thank you to my volunteers for being out there. Appreciate you guys. We'll need several volunteers after this for my short course A main. And somebody doing something not really good at the start. That was Foisey. Didn't see what he did, but does not look good. So leading us out is going to be James McDonald on top. Jace Hastings in the 2, M. Rosewitz in the 3. Looks like Luke in the 4 and Byers in the 5. Race number 6 on deck. Race number 7. Short course A main, you will be up next. Short course A main, you will be up next. Thank you, Buck. McDonald still leading out. Hastings in the 2. And Rosewitz getting it wrong. Now Luke Hastings is going to find his way into the 3. Chris Byers in the 4. Mike's going to drop it to the 5. Watch in center. It is clear. Your leader by timing and scoring. That's going to be Jace Hastings now up on top. McDonald in the 2. Looks like Byers and Luke going to be going at it for 3 and 4. Luke and Chris going at it through the off-camera pitcher's mounds. Thank you, MC. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. It is clear. Thank you, Brandon. McDonald now back up on top. Jace is going to drop it to the 2 spot. Watch by timing and scoring. It is clear. Luke going to be in the 3. Byers going to be in the 4. Watch center and double-double. Watch center and double-double. Watch come by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Thank you, MC. Appreciate that. Again, thank you to everyone coming on out today. Sincerely hope you guys are having a fun time. Running our main events for our Classic Hangover here at Hobby Action Raceway. Gonna get a chance to say goodbye before you guys take off. Don't forget, we'll do it all over again Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Jimmy Leffler on the mic. James McDonald leading out. Jace Hastings in the 2. Watch down the back straightaway. Luke in the 3. Chris Byers in the 4. And Rosewitz in the 5. And the collective sigh coming out of the pit area. Three minutes in, 2 to go. Race number 7. Short course A main. That's going to be Canfield, Horton, Russell, Hardy, Morgan, and Giroux. You guys are up next. I will need these 6 drivers back on the track to corner marshal. And 3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals. McDonald still leading out. Jace in the 2, coming by timing and scoring right about now. Thank you, Buck. Byers and Luke still going at it. They both do synchronized upside downs. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Thank you, Brian. With a minute 15 to go, drivers, a minute 15 to go. Thank you, MC. 4 minutes in. 1 to go. 4 and 1 to go. You're watching Mini Groms here on our race program on a Saturday. McDonald still leading out. Joey, all right? Hastings in the 2, Byers in the 3. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Center double is clear. With under 20 to go, drivers under 20 to go, I'll need these 6 drivers and 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 7. 3 volunteer corner marshals. I need these 6 drivers and 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 7. Starting to finish this one out, and everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. McDonald going to take the win in your Mini Grom A main. And Rosewitz in the 4, waiting on everybody else. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers. Taking the win. James McDonald. Hastings in the 2. Byers in the 3. And Rosewitz in the 4. Race number 7. Short course A main. You guys are up next. Drivers from race number 6. I need you all back on the track. Corner marshal, please. I need Foisey, Byers, Hastings, and Rosewitz, and McDonald. Need all 6 of you back on the track, please. And I do need 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 7. 3 volunteer marshals help me out race number 7. Okie doke. Race number 7, you can roll them out, check them in. You guys can roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Mr. Foisey.
Taylor Juro.
Need you on the track.
Josh Hart.
For me, good sir.
Brian Russell. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Qualifying in the 7th spot will be Taylor Giroux. In the 5, Darren
Sean
Morgan.
Horton.
In the 4, Josh Hardy. In the 3, Brian Russell. In the 2, Sean Horton. And on the pole will be
Darren Morgan. Brooks Canfield. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
And with that being said, Hardy last one by start finish line. No more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Again, drivers from race number 6, I need you back on the track to corner marshal, please. Drivers from race number 6, need you back on the track to corner marshal, please. And I'm still going to be looking
15 seconds to the start of the race.
for one volunteer corner marshal, please. Looking for one volunteer corner marshal.
Less than 5.
Need my marshals from race number 6 back on the track, please. And one volunteer corner marshal, please. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Joe. Short course, A main event. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. We are off and running. Canfield going to be leading out Horton. Russell into 3. Hardy in the 4. Morgan and Giroux. 6-truck dance. Horton finds his way around Canfield. Through the center section they go. Race number 8. Vintage, you are up next. Hardy and Russell going at it. First and second, do a little bit of breakaway dance. To the center double-double they go. That is Sean Horton leading out. Lead out over Canfield. To the back jump section, Horton comes up short. Canfield around the outside. Looks like Hardy now going to find his way into the 3. Giroux and Russell going at it for 4 and 5. And here comes Morgan in the 6 with a minute in. 4 to go. Race number 8. Vintage, you are up next. I'll need the 6 drivers, and I will need 3 volunteer marshals to help me out for race number 8. 3 volunteers, and I'll need 6 volunteers after 8 and 9. 6 volunteers after 8 and 9. Leader on deck is going to be the all yellow and pink of Horton. He's got a rearview mirror full of Canfield. Watch him from straightaway. Thank you, Eric. Nicely done, sir. With 1:45 in, 3:10 to go. Watch it out front, watch it out front. Horton now putting a little bit of real estate between himself and Canfield. They're gapped out by about a half a straightaway. Through the whoop section they go. Horton puts it up on 2 wheels, Bo Luke style. Canfield, no slouch. Not going to let Horton get away without a fight. Hardy in the 3, Russell in the 4. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Race number 8. Vintage, you will be up next. Vintage, you will be up next. glasses might be something I might need. Sorry about that while we pause for station identification. 3:50 in, 1:10 to go. Sean Horton leading out. Canfield in the 2. Hardy in the 3. Watch coming in front straightaway. It is clear. Horton gapping out on Canfield by about a straightaway. So Horton locked and loaded. Hardy in the 3 spot. Again, I'll need 3 volunteer quarter marshals after this race. 3 volunteer quarter marshals after this race. And I'll need at least 6 volunteer marshals after vintage and after stadium truck, as those are only 3 car dances. With under 35 to go, it is Canfield and Horton going at it through the whoops. They're making a race out of it with under 25 to go. As I said, Canfield never one to dip out of a fight. Looking high, looking low, coming through the off-campers, they're going to go. Horton comes in too hot, gets in. They're racing it off the end of the straightaway. They're in, they're out. With less than 5 coming through this intersection they go, coming into the whoops. That is going to be time. Horton gets it up on 2 wheels. He's going to cash in a couple quarters to Canfield. Everyone will be done when he crossed our finish line. Waiting on 2, waiting on 2, waiting on 2. Canfield doing a little bit of a pucker action on that one. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Taking the win. Brooks Canfield in the 2, Sean Horton. Hardy in the 3, Morgan, Russell, and Giroux. Tim to number 4. Thank you very much. And again, I'm going to need 3 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with race number 8. 3 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out race number 8. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Going to need 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with my vintage race. Need all 9 marshals spots covered. Short course drivers, don't disappear on me. Need you guys back on the track.
David Delia.
Thank you, Taylor.
One minute to the start of the race.
We'll get our cars lined up. Deline on the pole, Foisey on the 2, DeCock on the 3. I am looking for 3 volunteer corner marshals.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Mr. Deasy. Drivers ready, marshals ready. I'm going to plant the seed early. Going to need 6 volunteers
Less than 5.
after this race. I'm going to need 6 volunteers after the next race after that. At the sound of the tone. You guys are off and running. Deline going to be leading us out. Foisey in the 2. DeCock in the 3. Watching the back double-double. Watch back double-double. Deline going to be out front and leading us out in our vintage RC10 division. Foisey in the 2. DeCock in the 3. That'll be your battle going on for second and third. Coming through the off-camera pictures now. Again, thank you to my volunteers. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mr. Deasy. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you guys immensely. Dave Deline going to be leading us out. Race number 9, Stadium Truck. You are going to be up next. Stadium Truck, you're going to be up next. And then after that, we're into all of our A mains. So on deck is going to be Dave Deline, working his way through the back double-double, coming into the whoop section right about now. Watch my timing and scoring. Flip-flop, ready to pounce. Foisey in the 2. DeCock in the 3. Down the front straightaway, the all yellow and blue of Deline. In that 2 spot, going to be the black and yellow of Foisey down the back straightaway. He goes. DeCock going to be rounding out my top 3, rocking with the orange and blue off the end straightaway, slinging it in like a sprint car with 130 in, 330 to go. You're watching race number 8. Here our classic Hangover race weekend. Foisey in the 2. Dave Deline working his way into the back jump section. In front of the driver's stand, Horton ready to get him. Race number 9, Stadium Truck, going to be up next. That will be Brooks. Foisey and Goodwill. .230 in, 230 to go. You're watching race number 8. Vintage. Here on your Saturday race program. And don't forget to check the flyers inside for all the upcoming races. We got a track build going on here in 2 weeks. Weekend of the 21st and 2nd, I believe it is. Starts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this layout only got effectively one more weekend next Saturday before this layout goes bye-bye. And then we will have our next off-road / oval incorporated layout going in. And then that'll be leading us into our spring series that we've got starting here soon. I believe they have a flyer going on the window. We got a Wednesday night point series as well as a Saturday point series with one race throwout. So check the dates on that. You'll definitely want to put those on your calendar. You got your Arizona State Championships coming up in April. Deline leading out. Foisey in the 2, DeCock in the 3 with 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Down the front straightaway is Deline. Fast lap out of Deline, 24-1. Fast car on deck. Brandon Foisey, 23-6. Back on lap number 6. 25-2 out of DeCock. Watching center double-double. It is Crew. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. Race number 9. Stadium Truck coming up at you next. Race number 10. 21.5 lock timing A main event. You will be up after that. Deline on top. Foisey in the 2, DeCock in the 3 with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. With under 15, drivers under 15. This will be everyone's last lap. With less than 5, And that is time. Finish lap, you are on. Finish lap, you are on. Dave Deline taking the win. You are done. Brandon Foisey in the 2, you are done. Waiting on 1, waiting on 1, waiting on 1. Be waiting on 1, drivers. And that is a race. I'll stop. Mark's going to grab those blowers. And I am going to need 6 volunteer marshals, please. 6 volunteer marshals. Race number 9, Stadium Truck. You guys can roll them out, check them in. Drivers from race number 8. Get you guys back on the track, please. And I do need 6 volunteer marshals. 6 volunteer marshals, please.
Bob Goodwill.
Brooks on the pole, Foisey on the 2, and Goodwill on the 3.
Brandon Foisey. Joe Brooks.
And no more laps. No more laps. We've got our cars lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And I am still looking for 4 volunteer marshals. 4 volunteer marshals.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
Still looking for 3 volunteer corner marshals. 3 volunteer corner marshals.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Joe Brooks, your pole sitter, are going to be leading out. Foisey in the 2. Foisey looking to the inside on Brooks. They get into it coming through the center section. 5-minute main event with 3 trucks. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Plenty of racing to be had. Race number 10. 21.5, lock timing. A-main, need a marshal coming on front straightaway. Marshal coming on front straightaway. Thank you, sir. It is clear. We'll need 7 volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. 7 volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. Leader on deck is going to be the green and white of Brooks. In that 2 spot, going to be Bob Goodwill. Foisey in the 3. First, second, and third all separated out by about a straightaway. Everybody keeping it legal and legit. Rubber side down. Brooks gets it upside down in the double-double section. That's going to put Goodwill and Foisey knocking on the back door. Working their way to the off-camera pitcher's mounds with 1 minute in, 4 to go. Down the back straightaway, your top 3 front runners. Bob puts it upside down with 1 minute 15 in, 3:45 to go. Goodwill going to settle his sights on Foisey for the top 2. Brooks trying to do a little bit of a runaway. Working through the off-camera pitcher's mounds. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate that. Good job. It's Canfield, Foisey, and Bob. Going to be leading out with my top 3. Foisey spinning around. Goodwill going to challenge out for the top 2, working their way through the whoop section. Foisey goes single through the center double section. Bob getting up some ground with 2 minutes in. Still 3 minutes to go. Plenty of racing time here in your Stadium Truck A main event. Race number 10, 21.5 lock timing. A main event. You are coming up next. We'll need 7 volunteer corner marshals to help me out race number 10. 7 volunteer marshals. Foisey puts it upside down. That is your challenge going on for second and third between Foisey and Goodwill. Working their way through the off-camera pitcher's mounds. Down the back straightaway they go. And again, huge thank you to my volunteer marshals for being out there. You know, I've probably said it a couple hundred times. I'll probably say it a couple hundred more times. But thank you very much to my volunteers for hopping out there and helping me out, as I have several people going back to back. Not a lot I can do about that. So appreciate you guys being out there. It is Brooks leading out. Foisey in the 2. Bob going to be in the top 3 with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Race number 10. 21.5 lock timing. Coming up at you next. That's going to be Horton, C, Russell, Fontaine, Brooks, Deline, Borden, Deasy. Somebody else and somebody else. Foisey putting it upside down. Bob going to be challenged again for that top 2, working their way through the great wall of dirt. Foisey comes up short. Bob comes up short. Synchronized upside downs. Goodwill now going to find his way up into the top 2. Foisey into 3. Brooks keeping his nose clean, stretching out a good lead, keeping it rubber side down, smooth as he goes. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Watching for the driver's stand, guys. Watching for the driver's stand. Thank you, Nico. Joe Brooks leading out. Bob Goodwill going to be in that top 2 with under a minute to go, drivers, under a minute to go. Goodwill through the whoops. Foisey coming into the whoops. With 45 seconds left on the master clock. 45 seconds left on the master clock. You're watching race number 9. The conclusion of our Stadium Truck A main event. Starting to finish up with under 35 to go, under 35 to go. Brooks, Goodwill, Foisey. Brooks off the end of the straightaway. Oh, Bob gets it upside down, coming into the double-double. Here comes Foisey, not going to give up without a fight. They're going to get possibly by for one more with 4:45 in, 15 seconds left to go. So final race lap going to be between Goodwill and Foisey through the back double-double. Brooks going to get by for a white flag lap, and everyone is going to be done when you cross start-finish line. Goodwill coming in the back double-double. Foisey through the back double-double. Coming into the off-camera pitcher's mounds, it is Goodwill leading out. Foisey in the 3 spot, and that is going to be a race. Goodwill going to take the 2. Foisey in the 3. Brooks going to take home the top spot, and that is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab those blowers, start blowing off your areas. And race number 10, 21.5 lock timing, A main event. You are up next. Drivers from race number 10, or drivers from race number 9. I'll need you back on the track, corner marshal, that are not going back to back. And I will need lots of volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. Lots of volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. This is your 21.5 lock timing A main event. Coming at you for all the marbles. I need all my driver that is not going back to back to help me out with this race. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot will be Luke Hastings. In the 9,
Paul
Bryce
Fontaine,
Moss.
Luke Hastings,
In
Bryce
the
DeMoss,
8, Drake
David
Deasy.
Dealey, Joe
In
Brooks,
the 7, Phil
Bill
Borden.
Borden,
In the
Sean
6,
Horton,
Dave Deline.
Brian
In
Russell,
the 5, Joe
James
Brooks.
Hayes.
In the 4, Paul Fontaine. In the 3, Brian Russell. In the 2, James C. And
Drake
on the
Deasy.
pole will be Sean Horton. I am going to need 1, 2,
1 minute to the
3,
start of the race.
4 volunteer marshals. I need 4 volunteer marshals. And with that being said, no more laps. No more laps. Let's
45
get our
seconds to the
cars
start of the
lined
race.
up. No more laps. Let's get our cars lined up. And I am still looking for 1 volunteer marshal, please. Looking for 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 2.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
MC, thank you very much. Brandon, thank you very much. Mike, thank you very much. Nico, very much. Brooks, thank you very much. Gentleman in the gray shirt with the hat on at the end of the straightaway. Don't know your name, but thank you very much.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Still need 1 volunteer marshal on cone 2.
Less than 5.
21.5, lock timing A main event. Coming at you at the sound of the tone. Let's keep it clean. Nice, nice, nice. Excellent start, drivers. Watch it center. Back double double. Watch back double double. Thank you, Eric. Watch in center. Thank you, Brandon. Marshall out front. Nico. One right in front of you, dude. Thank you very much. Out front is going to be James C. It's like Russell in the 2, Horton in the 3. It's like Brooks in the 4. Watch in the front side, watch in the front side. It is clear, nicely done. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front, watch it out front. Watch going front straightaway. It is clear. Out front is going to be James C. Brian Russell in that 2. Joe Brooks in the 3. Looks like Horton in the 4. DZ in the 5. Looks like Hastings and DeMoss 6 and 7. Borden in the 8. Deline in the 9. Fontaine going to be rounding out my top 10. DeMoss and Hastings going at it off the end of the straightaway. They go. Year leader James C. through the center double-double. Russell in the 2. Horton comes up short, coming on front straightaway. Canfield now. Joe Brooks is going to take over the top 4. Horton going to drop it to the 5. Watching the back double-double. Watch back double-double. It is clear. Back out our front is going to be the all graphite of James C. in that 2 spot. Oh, Horton tries to go to the inside through the double-double. He'll settle it back in. Russell in the 2. Brooks in the 3. DZ in the 4. Horton in the 5. Hastings, DeMoss, Deline, Borden, Fontaine. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Watch the center double-double. DZ and Horton going at it. Thank you, Drake. Good job. Watch for the driver's stand. It is clear. Leader on deck. Down the front straightaway is James C. Brian Russell in the 2. Joe Brooks in the 3. Horton going to be in the 4. That'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th. Down the back straightaway they go. Race number 11. 2-wheel drive expert stock. You are up next. Thank you, Brooks. Brooks, I'll handle blowing off the corner. Thank you. Appreciate that. Battle Royale going on for 3rd and 4th. Joe Brooks and Horton going at it. Side by side. Nice, clean race, and that's what I like to see. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Off the gas. Thank you very much. James C. leading out. Brian Russell in the 2. That's your battle going on for lead and 2nd. To the off-camera pitchers. Down the backside triple. Back straightaway they go. In that 3 spot, going to be Horton. Brooks and Hastings going at it for 4 and 5. Coming in front of timing and scoring. DeMoss in the 6. Phil, you got 2nd coming upon you next. Dave, you got leader in front of you. Thank you very much. And game on. Horton comes up short. No harm, no foul. He's still going to be sitting in the top 3. Luke Hastings in the 4. That'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th. Horton and Hastings through the back double-double section they go. Watch it center double-double. It is Marshall in front. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. Now Horton and Hastings going at it in the off-camera pitcher's mounds. They go. Watch in center, watch in center. It is clear. Off the end of straightaway. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Nicely done, Buck. Leader still going to be James C. Brian Russell in the 2. Sean Horton in the 3. Luke Hastings in the 4. Phil, you got 3rd and 4th working with you. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Horton and Hastings down the back straightaway with 25 seconds to go. Let's make our passes clean, gentlemen. I am watching. Nicely done. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Canfield, thank you very much, Joe Brooks. James C. leading out. Brian Russell in the 2 with less than 5. Watch it out front. Marshall out front. And that is going to be time. Finish the lap you are on. Everybody's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Hastings, you're done. Horton, you're done. DZ, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Joe Brooks, Marshall out front. Nico, that is your area, please. Watch that corner. Good job, buddy. Thank you very much. Waiting on 2. And that is a race. I'll stop. Taking the win. James C. Brian Russell in the 2. Luke Hastings in the 3. Nico, you're walking to 4, buddy. Straight ahead. Drivers from race number 10, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 10, need you guys to turn them off, put them down, come on back out. Find a marshalling spot for me, please. That goes to number 2, sir. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I should have every marshal spot covered. You are kind of focusing right there, but listen for cars behind you as well. Marshals to your spots, please. Go ahead and roll them out, check them in.
Transponder 884-819, transponder 6262354. Floppy Mop, Dylan Dodge.
Qualifying in the 10 spot, Caden C. In the 9, Dylan Dodge.
Chase Boy.
In the 8, Nils Crenshaw.
Aaron
In the
Brown.
7, Mike Stora. In the 6, Paul Weir.
Ryan
In
Prince.
the 5,
Willie
Brooks
Smith.
Canfield. In the 4, Aaron Brown. In the 3, Willie Smith. In the 2, Ryan Prince. And on the pole will be Chase Boyd.
Mike Sara.
With that being said, Canfield last one by.
Nils Crenshaw.
No more laps. Line up the cars, please. So Sora, Crenshaw, Dodge, C. You can all move up to 6, 7, 8, and 9. Two-wheel drive expert stock, A main event. Drivers ready.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Coming at you fast at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Boyd going to be leading us out. Prince in tow. Looks like Brown into 3. Canfield moving up into the 4. Smith in the 5. Watch the center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Center double-double is clear. Prince and Boyd doing a little bit of breakaway. Canfield into 3, Smith in the 4. Prince puts it upside down. Horton right there to get him. That's going to gap out Boyd by about a straightaway and a half. Watch coming out front, guys. Watch coming out front. Sora into the 3. Canfield now. Caden C moving up into the top 4. Smith in the 5. Canfield and Brown. When somebody goes tripod on me, that was Caden C losing a wheel. Let's clean it up out front. Marshall out front. Buck. That'll be leader coming up on you. Thank you, Brian. Watch him on front straightaway. Chase Boyd leading out. Ryan Prince in that 2 spot. Canfield going to be moving into the 3. Looks like Brown in the 4. Smith in the 5. Sora in the 6. Chase Boyd hooked up and honking in another zip code. He's got about 3/4. Marshall behind you coming out of the whoops. Thank you, Paul. Race number 12, 17.5 lock timing, A main coming up at you next. Your battle going to be for 3, 4, and 5. Canfield, Brown watching on front straightaway, inside on front straightaway. Thank you, Brian. It is clear. Chase Boyd leading out, working his way off the end of the straightaway, backside double, front side double. Coming into the whoop section right now with 2 in, 3 to go. Prince in the 2. Brown and Smith playing patty cake. Brown in the 3, Smith in the 4. Canfield in the 5. Sora in the 6. Boyd working off on the back door of Smith and Brown. That'll be leader work with you. Please hold your line. 2:30 in. 2:30 to go. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. That'll be second right in front of you there, Dylan. Canfield and Smith going at it for 4 and 5. Prince in the 2 down the back straightaway. With 2:40 in, 2:20 to go. Race number 12. 17.5 expert. 17.5 lock timing. You will be up next. Watch coming out of the whoops. Thank you, Paul. 17.5 lock timing, A main event. You are up next. 2-wheel mod, be thinking about it. Willie, you'll have second coming up on you next. Thank you very much. Brown and Canfield going at it for 3rd and 4th down the front straightaway. Chase Boyd working through the Great Wall of Dirt, puts it up on 2 wheels, marshals himself out. Prince in the 2. Canfield in the 3. Brown going to be in the 4. Nicely done, Brooks. And game on. Now Willie Smith finding his way into the 4. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th down the back straightaway. Canfield, Smith, and Brown. Leader with leader Dylan, thank you very much. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Marshall out front, Buck. Thank you very much. Is clear. Race number 12, 17.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive. A main event coming up at you next. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch coming on front straightaway, inside on front straightaway, inside on front straightaway. Thank you, Brian. It is clear. Watch come on front straightaway. Brooks puts it upside down. That's going to move Brown into the 3. Smith into the 4. .430 in, 35 seconds left to go. Chase Boyd leading out. Prince in that 2. Aaron Brown now into the 3. Smith in the 4. Canfield in the 5. Sora Dodge Clenshaw going to be my top 8. Mr. Russell, I will blow off the straightaway so you can get ready to race. Try to be. With less than 5 drivers. And that is going to be time. Chase, Choppy at the line. Canfield, you're done. Clenshaw, you're done. Everyone else will be done as you cross the start-finish line. Ryan Prince in the 2. You are done. Watch come on front straightaway. Watch come on front straightaway. Watch come on front straightaway. Brown gets it wrong. Smith going to find his way into the 3. Brown going to drop it to the 4. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 12. 17.5 lock timing A main. You are up next. Drivers for race number 11, need you guys back on the track, corner marshal. Race number 11 drivers back on the track, corner marshal. Should have all 9 spots covered. Race number 12, you can roll them out. check them in.
Sean Horton.
Marshall,
Mike Hastings.
please.
Chucky Stacker. Brian Russell. Jace Hastings.
3,
James
James
McDonald. Brandon Bennett. 1 minute to the start of the race.
You're gonna walk.
Josh Hardy. Bob Goodwill.
No, you just walk through the double-double to right where Brooks is.
Colton
Race
Davis.
number 12.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
5 lock timing. A main event qualifying in the 10 spot. Brian Russell in the 9. Chucky Stacker in the 8. Mike Hastings in the 7. Bob Goodwill in the 6. James McDonald in the 5. Brandon Bennett in the 4. Colton Davis in the 3. Josh
30
Hardy.
seconds to the start of the race.
Jace Hastings on the pole. Sean Horton. No more laps. Straightaway is closed.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
17.5 lock timing. A main event. 10 car dance. We are cleared and ready for takeoff. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys know the routine. Let's keep it clean, going at the sound of the tone. Nice, nice, nice. Let's play nice, guys. Play nice. Watch out front. It is clear. Leading us out early on is going to be Horton, Hastings, Hardy, Bennett watching the backside, watching the backside. Let's clean up in the backside, guys. Clean up on the backside. Sort yourselves out. Plenty of time. 5-minute main. Nicely done, Mike. Thank you very much. It is Sean Horton leading us out. Hastings in that too. Hastings gets it wrong. Hardy looks to the inside. They bump, they rub. Nowhere for either of them to go. They're landing off jumps. Bennett in the top 4. Watch out front. Thank you, Aaron. The back out of front, it is going to be Sean Horton rocking with the all white with the orange windows. Puts it upside down. Caden right there to get him. Jace Hastings in the 2. Hardy in the 3. Bennett in the 4. First, second, third, fourth in front of the driver's stand. Bennett puts it upside down. Russell in the 5. Mike Hastings in the 6. Goodwill in the 7. Davis and McDonald all jockeying. Nicely done, guys. Let's watch coming in front straightaway. It is clear. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Thank you, Willie. Sean Horton on top. Hardy puts it upside down. Bennett going to go around the outside for the top 4 now. Into the 3. So first and second. Down the front straightaway they go. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. It is clear. Horton gets it wrong. Hastings going to get on the binders. So first and second. Working through the center double-double. Bennett in the 3. Hardy in the 4. Russell in the 5. Goodwill in the 6. Mike Hastings in the 7. McDonald now moving up into the 8. Watch coming out of the whoops. Watch coming out of the whoops. Thank you, Kate. Appreciate that. Back out at front, coming through the whoop section. It is going to be Sean Horton and Jace Hastings going at it in front of the driver's stand. Horton comes up short, and then Bennett comes up short. So now it's going to be Jace Hastings on top. Sean Horton in the 2, Hardy in the 3 now. Bennett going to pull to the 4. Here comes Russell. Drag race down the front straightaway. Russell to the inside. With 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, Jace Hastings leading out. Sean Horton in the 2 spot. Hardy in the 3. Looks like Russell, Goodwill, and Bennett all going at it for 4, 5, and 6. Watch in center, thank you, Brooks. Watch for the driver's stand, thank you, Willie. And looks like Mike's going to take a knee. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Back out in front, Jace Hastings down the front straightaway he goes. Horton comes in too hot. That's going to move Hardy now into the 2. Horton into the 3. Bennett in the 4. Nicely done, Colton. Russell in the 5. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Goodwill in the 6. McDonald in the 7. Stacker in the 8. Hastings down the front straightaway he goes. Hardy down the front straightaway. That is your first and second. Horton puts it upside down. Oh, Horton. Breaking a front caster block. That moves Bennett now into the 3. Goodwill into the 4. Russell into the 5. McDonald in the 6. Jace Hastings leading out down the front straightaway he goes. Still with about 3/4 of a lead on Hardy in that top 2. Now Russell and Goodwill going to be going at it for the 4 and 5 spot. Russell into the 4, Goodwill into the 5. McDonald in the 6. Nicely done, Colton. Good job, buddy. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 13, two-wheel drive modified. You are up next. Watch come on front straightaway. Watch come on front straightaway. Russell and Goodwill going at it for the 4 and 5. By timing and scoring, down the back straightaway they go with 45 seconds left to go. It's still going to be Hastings leading out. Hardy in that 2 spot. Bennett in the 3. Watch out front, guys. Watch out front. Hardy hooks up a pipe. Bennett not close enough to capitalize with under 30 to go. Goodwill and Russell still going at it for the 4 and 5 spot. Down the back straightaway they go. McDonald going to be in the top 6. Stacker in the 7. Hastings down the front straightaway with 15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds left to go. You're watching race number 12. 17.5 expert. 17.5 lock timing. Starting to finish out with less than 5. Two-wheel mod, you are going to be up next. And that'll be time. Finish lap, you are on. McDonald chopped at the line. Hastings going to take the win. You are done. Hardy going to finish it out in the 2. You are done. Waiting on everybody else. Bennett in the 3. You are done. Looks like Goodwill's going to finish out in the top 4. Waiting on Russell. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off the areas. Race number 13. Two-wheel mod. You are up next.
All right, drivers from race number 12 back out to the track to corner marshal. Race number 13 drivers, you can make your way to the driver's stand. That is Mod 2-Wheel Drive A main event. Again, drivers from that last race back to the track to corner marshal. I should not need any volunteers. Need a marshal on cone 7. Marshal on cone 7, please.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Go ahead and roll them out, check them in, guys. Roll them out, check them in. Caution coming on the straightaway. Caution on the straight.
Aaron Brown.
Caution coming on the
Willie
straightaway.
Smith. Orange.
Is clear.
Jacinthia Laos. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Pro E. Ryan Prince. Zipping. Scott Spear. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Spear, last one by the line. No more laps, no more laps. A lineup
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Going to be Sanchez on the 9. Richard Lake going to be on the 8. Aaron Brown on the 7. Kowalski on the 6. Silva on the 5.
Less than 5.
Scott Spear on the 4. Bialois on the 3. Willie Smith on the 2. And your TQ, Mr. Ryan Prince. Lineup again is Prince, Smith, Bialois, Spear, Silva, Kowalski, Brown, Lake, and Sanchez. Marshall spots are covered. Thank you, drivers. Marshall's ready, drivers ready. We are going racing on the sound of the tone. It'll be Ryan Prince leading us out here. Willie Smith in that too. Oh, Silva. Couldn't see there if he got spun around or turned in early. He's going to get shuffled to the back. Freight training down the straightaway here. Modified 2-wheel drive. Prince and Smith trying to break away here from Bialis in that 3. Top 2 down the straight, and Bialis there. Only a second off. 1 minute in here, and 4 to go. RP Ryan Prince out front down the straightaway. 18.9 fast lap on the track for Ryan. Willie Smith going to be in that 2. Bialis in the 3, Spear in the 4. Aaron Brown up to that 5 spot. Kowalski, Lake, Silva, and Sanchez rounding out your order. On your leader, gets it wrong in the center, double-double. Collects Bialis. That's Bialis in the 3. RP in down to the 4 spot. So Spear up to the 2. Willie Smith inheriting the lead here through the double-double for Willie. Battle for the 2 through the double-double. Spear, Prince, Bialis, Brown, Kowalski in there now. Oh, Brown traction rolls on the pitcher's mound. Battle for the 2. Caution coming on the straight is clear. Through the center, whoops. Prince looking for a way around Spear here. 2 minutes into this one, 3 to go. Battle for the 2, all down the straightaway. Prince to the inside, biked it up on 2, couldn't get the pass. He's going to be trying to find a way around again here through the double-double. Going big triple single. Wasn't able to make it stick. The battle for the 2, great battle for the 2 spot down the straightaway. Spear and Prince. Prince looking for a way around Spear here. Just can't make it stick. Oh, to the inside over the roller. Spear slamming the door. Bialis got around for a second. Prince going to get it back by. So still Prince in the 3. Bialis still in that 4. Out front still going to be Willie Smith. 5.5 second lead here for Willie over Spear. Then it is Prince and Bialis. Oh, Spear gets it wrong coming onto the straightaway. That'll set him back to the 5 here. Now the 4 gets back around Brown. Oh, Prince at the end of the straightaway, going to turn in early. So now Bialis in the 2, Prince in the 3. Minute 30 to go here for Willie. 6.5 second lead over Bialis in that 2 spot. Caution in the center double is clear. Bialis getting collected there with Lake. So Prince gonna get by with 1:15 to go here. Still Smith out front. 7.5 second lead for Willie over Ryan. Ryan a 1 second lead over Bialis. Bialis only a second over Spear. Spear only 6/10 on Brown. So battle for the box here, heating up. Prince trying to gap out for second. And Spear gets it wrong coming out of the whoop, so that's going to allow Brown by. Coming up on 30 to go. 30 to go, guys. Last race of the night, race number 14. You guys are up next. That is 17.5 block timing, 4-wheel drive. Oh, your leader gets it wrong coming out of the whoops. Bialis in the 2, not able to capitalize. Caution coming onto the straightaway is clear. It'll be a white flag lap here for your leader, Willie Smith. Bialis in the 2, Prince in the 3. They may get by for one more. And when you cross the line, you will be done. Bialis caught you at the line, done in the 2. Willie Smith going to be on a victory lap here. And when you cross the line, waiting for one. That is a race drivers all stop. Willie Smith taking the win on that one. Bialis in the 2, Prince 3. Then it is Brown, Spear, Silva, Kowalski, Sanchez, and Lake. Marshals, grab your blowers, please. Drivers from that last one back to the track to corner marshal. Race number 14, last race of the night. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next.
Hey, Ethan, can you hand me my car, please? Thank you. All right, 2 of my drivers. I need you guys turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, race number 14, final race of the day. You guys are up next. All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshal your spots, roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. It's me, Phil Borden on the 9, Brandon Bennett
Chase
on the 8.
Boyd. Floppy Mop.
Luke Hastings on the 7. Chuck
Brandon
Jacker
Bennett.
on the 6. Jace Hastings
Bob
on the
Goodwin.
5.
Josh
Hardy on
Hart.
the 4. Goodwill on
Bill
the
Borden.
3. Caden C.
Jace
on the
Hastings.
2. Boyd on the pole.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And I'm going to be looking for 1 volunteer marshal, please. I need 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 3.
45
Final
seconds to the start of the
today,
race.
1 volunteer marshal. With that, no more laps. Line up the cars. No more laps. Line up the cars. So I'm just talking the talk.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
Need 1 volunteer corner marshal on cone number 3, please. 1 volunteer corner marshal on cone number 3, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Buck.
Less than 5.
All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our 4-wheel drive division. Our top 2 experts going to be leading us out, Boyd and C. C comes in a little too early. Goodwill going to find his way around. Goodwill going to be leading us out on our 17.5 division. Hardy in the 2, Bennett in the 3. Hastings in the 4, Hastings in the 5. Boarding around on my top 6. Meanwhile, Chase Boyd, large in the charge, leading us out. C in the 2. Goodwill got a rear view mirror of Hardy and Bennett. Watch it center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Thank you, Scott. Hardy now going to find his way leading out on 17.5 lock timing. It's Boyd, C, Hardy, Bennett, Hastings, and Goodwill. That's going to be your top 6 with Luke Hastings making his way around. Bob, Luke goes a little wiggly-quiggly. Goodwill going to find his way around. Watch coming on front straightaway. Thank you, Ethan. It is clear. Watch front straightaway, guys. It is clear. Chase Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Off the back straightaway, watching the whoops, watching the whoops. Whoop section is clear. Nicely done, Brandon. 130 in, 330 to go. It is Chase Boyd leading out. Caden C in that 2. Josh Hardy going to be leading out my 17.5 lock division. Goodwill in 4. Bennett going to be in the 5. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Nicely done, Brandon. Good job, sir. Good job. Chase Boyd going to be leading out. Caden C in that 2 spot. Josh Hardy going to be leading out my 17.5 division with Goodwill in tow. That'll be your battle for the 17.5 division between Goodwill and Hardy. Working through the whoop section they go. Coming in the backside double-double. In front of the driver's stand, Hardy comes up a little short. Goodwill going to give chase with 230 in, 230 to go. Watch it out front, watch it out front. Watch it in center, watch it in center. It is clear. .230 in, 230 to go. Still going to be Chase Boyd leading out. Watch my timing and scoring, watch my timing and scoring. Thank you, Jimmy. Watch coming out of the whoops. Watch coming out of the whoops. Thank you, Sean. Chase Boyd leading out, working his way through the center double-double, coming into the off-camber pitcher's mounds. Caden C in that 2 spot. Battle going on for my 17-5 division between Hardy and Goodwill. Here they come by timing and scoring. Hardy pushes it wide. Goodwill tries to go around the outside. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Nut check downward dog in full effect. Watch it in center, watch it in center. It is clear. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Again, thank you to everyone coming out today. Hopefully you guys had a fun time. Watch him on front straightaway. That car is broken, that car is broken. Chase Boyd on top. Now Hardy going to find his way up into the 2. Goodwill into the 3. Hastings, Bennett. Going to be your top 7. Watch it from the driver's stand. Thank you, Justin. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch for the driver's stand. Good job, Brandon. Thank you very much. Leader working there, Bob. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Watch him in front straightaway. It is clear. With under 40 to go. Drivers under 40 to go. Boyd leading out. Josh Hardy in the 2. That's still got a battle going on between Hardy and Goodwill. Coming by timing and scoring with 30 seconds left to go. Should get by for 2 more. Watch coming out of the whoops. Thank you, Scott. With under 15. Still going at it. Watch coming out of the whoops. Watch coming out of the whoops. Less than 10. Hardy and Goodwill. They're going to get by for 1 more, and it's going to be a race to the line. Who wants 2nd and 3rd? Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. That is going to be time. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Hardy, Hastings, and Goodwill. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th coming down the back straightaway. They go. That is how they're going to finish out. Waiting on 1. Waiting on Luke, waiting on 1. And that is a race. Thank you so much for everyone coming out. Hopefully you guys had a fun time today. We will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you, Jimmy. Have a good night.